I think we're live. I think we are live. I do think that, hi everyone, I need to move to a different location because my internet sucks. So if I disappear, let's do a reading sprint until I have a better connection. Mel, how are you? What are you reading?
I'm good. I was actually just saying that I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be reading, because I think maybe I'm going to get a little bit of a jump start on my August TBR.
I like that.
Just because I've already filmed all of my August stuff, and so the books that I've already said I'm rolling these over, or I haven't read, that's already been determined, and so the things that weren't going to be read or rolled over I've already put back on the shelves. So now I'm just like, I'm thinking I might read, gosh, I don't know. I'm going to see what I can find. Either something that I have like an audiobook for, or maybe something I don't. Maybe I'll go with The Reader. That's what I'm thinking. The Reader by Casey Chi. I think I might go with that one.
Okay.
My mother has been begging me to finish this series forever. So
okay, all right.
We read the first book together, and like we listened to the audiobook, and then she, as soon as she got home, she continued the rest of the series and was like, "You need to hurry up so we can talk to you." And that's been like over a year, so she's ready.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. I love that.
What are you reading?
I'm reading Teardrop. Let me see. I don't know. You have.
Oh, I think Cece's having some issues. We can't understand anything you're saying. If you can hear me, we can't understand anything.
Because you were frozen to me.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Stop. Teardrop. Okay. Yeah, we can't hear anything you're saying. It's like
July.
We can't hear you. Poor Cece. She is having some seriously technical issues. I can't put the comments on the screen, but I can go through and read them. Let's see. Allie K says, I've started The Giver of Stars, but I'm not very far into it. Just finished Heartstopper Volume 2 a little bit ago. Oh, I love Heartstopper so much. Hello, Cool Gamer. Marlene says, good evening. I really want to finish one more book in July, so yay for sprints. I'm reading the Book of M and have 30% left. What are you thinking of that book? I read it, and it was interesting. It was a little weird for me. Hello, Clint. Hello, VP. Amanda says, hello, everyone. I'm going to study while y'all read. Maybe I'll actually get something accomplished. Been procrastinating. I feel you there. Yeah. I've had the struggles with the procrastinating myself. So, yeah, her Wi-Fi is definitely being weird. So she's in a place right now that apparently the Wi-Fi is not good. I'm guessing the reason we're not seeing her right now is she may actually be driving to a different location where she will hopefully have better Wi-Fi. We'll see. Bethany's Independent Bolden Life says, hello, I'm reading A Court of Mist and Fury. My shirt. It's from A Court of Silver Flames. Let's see. Hello, Melissa. Allie says, I'm impatiently waiting for Heartstopper Volume 3 from the library. I think I've only read through Volume 3, and I just love it. Marlene says, I'm loving the Book of M. It's definitely 5-star vibes for me so far. Nice. And VP says she loves my shirt, or they love my shirt. Thank you. Okay, since we don't have Cece here, I can't put a timer up or anything. It is currently 3:08 my time. Do we want to go? Oh, Bethany says blind life. It's a typo. Oh. Let's see. Do we want to go until 3:30? Do we want to go until 3:45? We can just all kind of go until that time. I can put a timer up on mine, but you won't be able to see it because I can't share the screen because, well, maybe I can actually share the screen. Let me try. I don't know if it'll work. Let me give it a shot. Open. Okay. So we're going to share screen. I don't know if this is going to work or not with yeah, I've got it shared, but it's not going to come up on the screen for y'all to see because I'm not in control. This isn't my live. So yeah, let's just go to 45, like 3:45 or whatever 45 your time, and do a sprint. Oh, and Reed or Plant says, I'm slowly working on Tower of Dawn and Sword of Sorcery Crossfire by Ethan Avery. Nice, nice. All right. Well, I'm going to grab a book and get started. So I'm going to mute myself and happy reading, all.
Hello.
Hello, I see you found a new location.
I did. Went with a safe spot that always has internet. For some reason, my mobile phone is not doing internet today. I don't know what's going on. Um, yeah,
I got to page 40 in my book.
nice. Well done. Well,
There-
I
There's
was.
interesting things in here like smudges and like, hold on. There was another one where you got to see like a fingerprint, like a bloody fingerprint. 'Cause
Oh, that's so cool.
she's like looking at this book that's and she got paper cuts. And then there's also like things
Oh,
marked out and stuff.
that's so cool. What did you end up reading? I completely missed that.
The reader.
Ah, okay, okay, yeah. What your
Yeah.
mom wants you to finish, right?
Yeah, I've got to reread this so that I can finish the rest of the series. And
Yeah, that makes.
you're reading Teardrop, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. That's the book. It's one of the books my nieces chose for me as a Joker slash wild card in my TBR game, and I still need to read it. And I'm really enjoying it much more than I thought I would.
I have that book too.
Um, oh, you do? Did you
Hmm.
read it, or is it on your huge haven't read it
It's on
yet
my
pile?
huge. Haven't read it yet, pal.
Well, I'm enjoying it much more than I thought. I'm on page 144. I wanted to finish it today. It reads rather quickly, but it still is a couple of more hours than I have in the day. I think. But yeah, I just spent like 4 hours in like one of these like big halls with a lot of storage units, where I put all the things that I still want to sell, just listing all my books that are for sale. Um, so that was a little bit longer than expected, and that's also why I was way too late to find a good place with Wi-Fi. Then I started making dinner, and I completely I went outside to drain my pasta and threw half of the pasta on the ground. So it was like, oh my god, it's not my day today.
We have quite a few comments.
All right, so hi there. I'm hoping to finish reading The Retreat by Sarah Pierce.
I
That
think I think that's the one I've read.
rings a bell.
I
That
have read
rings a bell.
called The Retreat. Let me see. Oh no, the one I read was by Mark Edwards.
Well,
Which
I hope
was
you enjoy it.
I think the Mark Edwards one was a Once Upon a Book Club one.
Lauren says hi, Auntie Mel.
Hello.
I think that's because you can finally see me. Read 47 pages. This is amazing. How long was the sprint at the end of the was it like 40
We
minutes?
started at like 3:08 and we went to the 3:45, so a little less than 40 minutes. So 38
That's really
minutes.
good. Really, really good. 6% of the Book of M. How do you like it? That was on my pile of like, I don't know if I want to, like, should I or should I not?
Well,
You
she
know?
said it's like 5-star vibes for her. Like she's loving it. I read it. It was okay for me. It was a little too on the weird side for me.
I'm
But it
not
wasn't
weird.
bad.
Read
It wasn't bad.
person.
It was just it was interesting.
Okay. Well,
Like
I'm not.
when you're the gist of it is like something's happening and people's shadows are disappearing, and when their shadows disappear, they like forget everything. Like they could see a bird and think it's called a deer.
Mm,
Um, but then they also forget things like how to feed themselves, how to breathe, stuff like that. And so they're not long to live after they've lost their shadow unless somebody's there to help them remember. And then like the main character, he's trying to like keep his wife safe because she's lost her shadow, and then he goes out and comes back and she's disappeared, and now he's like hunting for her.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just, to me, it was a little too weird.
hmm I'm usually not the type for weird, but what you described still could be not too weird. Could be a little bit out there, but not like I'm confused weird, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
Bethany read 4%, amazing. Marina read 6%. You're all doing so great. My textbook is an ebook and doesn't show page numbers, but I finished one section of the chapter and took several pages of notes, which is pretty good for me for that amount of time.
Yeah.
It sounds good. Like if you're really trying to absorb and take notes and everything, honestly, you're doing really good. Online textbook, not an ebook. That's fine. I understood what you meant. I was catching up on booktube. That is quite important to do as well. So that's totally fair.
I have been watching a lot of, I guess it's called Gig Tube lately.
What's that?
It's like gig drivers, people that do like
Oh,
Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber
uh-huh.
Eats, Spark, all that kind of stuff. I've been watching a lot of those kind of videos lately. And I'm like, oh, but now all the TBR videos are starting to pop up, so I'm like watching those.
hmm Yeah, I think during the next sprint, I will get my TBR game ready because it's uploaded and I still need to do like thumbnail, getting it all ready. So, and I'm thinking about if I want to film my TBR for the um, what's it officially called? The autumn equinox, the Aurelium.
Aurelium Magical Readathon.
Yeah, I'm getting back into it, and I have like spent the whole weekend to think about what could my TBR be and everything, and I feel so pumped. I feel so ready for getting back into reading again. And I'm like, yes. The Magical Readathon a couple of years ago really pulled me into reading, getting my like record reading. And last year in August, I read 100% of my TBR, which, if you know me at all, doesn't happen.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I love all the magical readathons. I actually, my TBR for Aurelium is at the end of my Wheel of TBR video, which posted yesterday. Um, I'm like, I when I have like these readathons like this, I typically will vlog, and so I'm vlogging the entire month of August, but then September is going to be our next round of seasonathon, and we're not going. It's not going to be like a week to 10 days like it normally is in the fall. Instead, it's going to be the entire month of September. So I'll be vlogging the entire month of September as well. But I'm like, I just finished editing my announcement for the next round of seasonathon. Edited it last night, and I still have to get it uploaded. But
Mhm.
we are actually going to be doing our premiere of that when? On Tuesday. No, sorry,
Ooh, I'm excited.
Thursday, not Tuesday.
Oh, 2 more days to wait, but still, I'm excited.
Yes, we're very excited because we're changing things up a bit, and you'll see with my like thumbnail, it says Seasonathon Academy, formerly known
Ooh,
as Reading-a-thon.
interesting. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to the seasonathon as well. Hopefully, I can this time participate fully. Um, Hoping that the magical readathon is getting me back into the things, and then I'm hitting it out of the park with the seasonathon. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Um, yeah.
This round of Seasonathon is very doable, but also expandable.
Ew, I like that. I like that. That sounds perfect. Yeah. And I will probably be posting my TBR tomorrow as well. And for those of you who haven't seen that yet, I started doing something with my TBR game where you can pretty much just put into the comments which book from that TBR should be a reading block in the month. So definitely go and do that so I know which one to do a reading blog for. I just finished my last reading blog and I'm so psyched to do reading vlogs again. I haven't done them in like so long. Feel so good about it. Emma is reading The Initial Insult by Mindy McGuinness.
What do you think of that? Like, I've read other Mindy McGuinness books, and she's twisted. She is twisted. I have not read The Initial Insult. That was one I pre-ordered a while back when it first came out, but I haven't read it yet. And yeah, she's dark. Dark and twisted.
I mean, I like dark, but sometimes twisted can be a little bit too much.
She's twisted.
What I like about the Book of M is that you see society crumbling because of this weird memory loss pandemic and how different characters deal with this in different ways. That kind of sells me. That's what I like in books. I love dedicated reading vlogs. I did vote on the last one. Yes, and I did film Children of Time, and it was so much fun. I actually read that book on my last business trip. So I read it in California and in Florida, and it was amazing to do a reading vlog on my business trip and reading in all these amazing places.
That is cool. I think next reading sprint, I'm gonna have to make me some coffee. I'm tired. Tired. Oh my goodness. My life around here has been pretty hectic lately, so there's been a lot going on. I might be moving again. So yeah, we're possibly getting ready to sell our house, buy another house, like 9 minutes away from us.
So did you found one? I think last time we talked you hadn't found one yet.
We have found one and put in an offer and all that stuff. We just had the inspection on that house, and we've had the inspection on this house, and we're just kind of waiting to see how everything goes.
I don't understand why you're getting a house 9 minutes away from where you are right now.
It's a better house.
Okay.
It's a better house. It's a newer house. It's a prettier house. It's a little closer to Marty's work. It's doesn't have as many issues as this house. This house has kind of been the money trap where there's definitely something wrong with this house. And then we didn't even have our house listed for sale or anything like that. We weren't even thinking about selling it. But then we started getting all these offers on our house. And the offer that we have on the house is like $60,000 more than we paid for it.
Oh, that's good.
Which is how much money we've put into crap in this house with the floors and the roof and the foundation. And so we're like, you know what? For that price, we can break even and be done with this house. Because this house, I'm sure, still has a lot that needs to be done. So sell this, get a better house that doesn't need stuff done, hopefully.
That makes a lot of sense.
I won't have a library, though.
What are you going to do with all your books then? I mean, you have an amount of books where it is required for you to have a library.
They're going to get spread throughout the house, throughout the entire house. Like every room is going to have bookshelves. So when I do a bookshelf tour, it's essentially going to be a house tour.
I am excited to see house tour. Like house tours are amazing, and I'm looking forward to seeing yours.
If we get the house that we want to get, it's gorgeous.
Well, consider me intrigued.
He has 13 more days until he gets married.
Ah, oh my God, that's less than 2 weeks. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. So many things happening with the people who are running the seasonathon, right?
Yeah.
It's like so many
Yeah.
life changes and life like milestones happening.
Yeah. Like, okay, so season-a-thon's supposed to be happening in September, and everything goes the way it's supposed to, and on probably September 3rd, we're going to close on this house. Then we're going to go on Marty and I are going to go on a cruise, and then when we get back, we're moving into the new house.
Oh
All of that's
wow.
during September. We're supposed to close on the other house September 20th. So September
Wow.
is going to be. Oh, and then in the author live chat is going to be September 24th. So I don't know if it'll be in the new house or this.
Oh wow. Interesting. Oh my gosh.
It's
Oh
gonna be
wow.
it's gonna be hectic.
All right, shall we go into another sprint?
Yes.
And I'm thinking I will finish my nuggets that I got so I can actually sit here. And I found another place where I could potentially park that's like 20 minutes away from here. So I want to move to that place during the next sprint. I'll be listening to the audiobook, so I will be sprinting. Um, how about we do another like 45-minute one? So you have enough time to get coffee, and I can hopefully get to a new place.
Um, let's do. Hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up my timer because I don't know if
Hmm.
your timer will go away.
It probably would.
Um,
And I know nothing other than time and date. He's surprising me with everything. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could like that could potentially like I would be a nervous wreck, like honestly. It's so cool, but at the same time it's so like I don't really get an anxiety, but that would give me anxiety.
hey, CC, I'm writing something in the private chat. I have to write this in the private chat because yeah.
Okay. It's been hard. I've been trying not to ask. My anxiety has been high. I can relate to that so much.
Now look at the
Oh
look
my
at the
god.
private
Yeah,
chat.
I did see the private chat and it's making me oh my gosh. I like how do I not show on my face what I just read? But yeah, I would have anxiety too. All right, shall we go into a 45-minute sprint?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Happy
Happy
reading, everyone.
reading. That is time.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. How did you do?
I did okay. I'm on page 168. I have a parking spot that apparently has really good internet, but my screen still keeps freezing for some reason. I do think that's StreamYard and not my internet connection. So I've had no issues doing like video conferences, but I keep having issues with StreamYard. So I don't know if I need to look into a different solution for streaming. I don't know. But yeah, I'm a third through my book. I'm enjoying it more than I thought, and I don't know how to finish this book tonight.
I don't remember what page I was on before. I was on 40 something. I don't remember exactly what, but I'm now on page 112.
Nice.
So there's different, I guess, perspectives going on in this book. But also there's a book within the book.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like this. But one of the perspectives in the book is the characters that are in the book within the book.
Okay.
So they have like their own chapter where what's going on at this moment with them is actually happening. But then there's also the story that's in the book.
Uh-huh.
Completely separate. And so that's that's interesting. Oh, also this book throughout, there's like little secret things. I remember when we read it the first time, like let me find it. I think I saw one on page, what was it? Yeah, page 96. Down here where the page number is, it has a word.
Huh?
And so this one says words. And then there's like different words throughout. Like on page 172, we have the word of. And so when you put all of these words together, it makes a secret message.
Oh. That's neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember when we listened to this the first time, I was just like, it was really good, but it was tricky to follow along because there's so many different things,
Mm-hmm.
and it was hard to know like when you're in the. Oh, we lost her. Well, okay. I'm guessing she's gonna come right back.
Sorry. It's StreamYard. It's not my connection. My connection is good. I'm like on a very stable 5G network, and for some reason StreamYard does not think that's enough.
But yeah, what I was saying is that it was hard to follow because like it was hard to know like when you're reading the book that's within the book or you're reading their story that's not the book within the book. And so that's why when I was going to do the reread, I wanted to physically see
Right.
everything. Because we were probably 2/3 or even 3/4 of the way through the book before I realized there were like secret messages and stuff in here. And I'm like, I need to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And so the last bit of the book, I actually was looking at the book while we were listening, but yeah, this time I want to. I need to
I
see
don't think
something.
I would notice the secret messages before I finish the book either. So
yeah, it was funny because it was like I was looking along and like the secret message isn't in the audiobook at all.
uh-huh.
And it's not on every page that it has something. It's just like, okay, here on 377 we have the word no, like KNOW.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how many other hidden things there are throughout this book because I didn't see it the first time.
Right. So where did we stop with the comments?
I think the
I'm
last
trying to click on Julia's comment, but it doesn't let me. So I don't know if this is because my StreamYard thinks I have a bad internet connection. But
you
Julia
clicked
says,
on
"Hi."
it. It is on the screen.
I did? Okay, cool. Hi guys, long time no see. I'm gonna read Renegades 1 with you today. Well, I enjoyed Renegades so much. And hopefully finish. Yay! Have about 200 pages to go. I hope you enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. You read Renegades, right?
I did. I only read the first one, I think. Yeah, I think it was just the first one I read, and I really enjoyed it. I have all of them. I just haven't read them.
I enjoyed the whole series. Amanda had to go. Enjoy the rest of your sprints. We will. Melissa read 30 pages. Well done. Marlene read 8% more of the Book of M. Getting sleepy now, though, so I'll have to finish it tomorrow. Thanks for the sprints. Well, thanks for joining us and being here. Julia read 22 pages. Bethany's on chapter 5, and V is back. Had to cuddle my dog. That's important priorities.
We love a good dog cuddle. I've got 2 dogs like at my feet right now. They're just too cute. They're quite cozy here.
That sounds so nice. Well, I'm ready to get cozy and read maybe for one more sprint. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. It's 11 p.m. here, and I have been on like a day schedule. Like my rhythm has been waking up in the morning, not in the afternoon. So I am getting a little sleepy, but I am so ready to just lean back and get a whole sprint of just reading and no driving and no like eating and no distractions. How long do you want to do another sprint?
I'm good. Just whenever you're ready. I've got some iced coffee here
Nice.
in a gigantic coffee mug. Like this thing's freaking the
Oh.
size of my head.
Can
yeah,
you do the timer again because
sure.
because it's just popping up the first comment that I clicked on my screen. This is so messed up. I need to figure out a different way of doing things. Maybe I need to check with another browser or something. I don't know.
All right, I have the timer whenever you want to do it. Do we want to do another 45-minute?
Sure. That would be my last one, but I'm happy to do 45 minutes. It's not showing up on my screen yet, but I'll put it on the screen as soon as it's showing.
I mean, I am sharing it, so you should see down at the bottom where you see like me and you.
Yeah, no, I know where it should be, but it's not. Right now, it's showing me Amanda's comment on the screen too. So I think that there's just like major delay on what's showing on my screen.
Oh.
Really weird.
Okay. We do have some other comments. I don't know if you're able to see those or not.
Nope.
Julia says Renegades is okay. The beginning was tough for me because it was slow beginning. It does get better though. VP says you can say Rosie. I mean, VP is good as well. And Trend Tumbles Through Tome said, "Hey y'all, how are you doing?" I'm doing great. Chaos as usual. CC, well, she's having some internet issues.
Well, apparently I'm just having StreamYard issues because my internet is good. Like, I could go and watch Netflix right now without an issue, but apparently StreamYard does not agree with me.
We are going to be doing one more sprint, and then Cece's got to call it a night. I'm putting a nice little chunk into this book, which is very handy for my ridiculous TBR.
How many books are on your August TBR?
21.
I think I'm at 22, so...
Yeah, I have 21, and then I have 6 of them that are strictly, like, I have to check out from the library or get audiobooks or something because I don't have the physical copy, so... Yeah.
All right. Shall
Remember to read
we
them.
get started with the sprint no matter what my screen says? I'll just put it up as soon as it comes up.
Okay. All right, I guess I'll just start the time. And whenever she's able to show the time, she will. If
Yep.
she can't get it up there, we'll just say 45 minutes after because we're close to that time
Yep.
anyway. All
Sounds
right.
good. All
Happy
right.
reading, y'all.
Happy reading.
That is time.
Back. Oh. How have you done? How have you like? Oh my God! You know what I'm asking. Like, how did you do?
I got another 78 pages.
Nice! Wow!
190.
Nice.
Literally almost halfway through this book, and I just started it with these sprints.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I got to page 200 and got a little distracted. I was like, oh, I still have so many nice photos that I wanted to post to Insta. So yeah, but I am enjoying this book. I have roughly like between 3 and 4 hours on my on this left, so I'm probably going to fall asleep listening to the audiobook of this, and then let's see how quickly I can finish it in the morning.
I'm probably going to film some more videos. Since I've got hair and makeup done, I'm gonna film my some have I read it's and maybe an unhaul.
Is that all? Is that like already an unhaul behind you?
Yeah, I haven't filmed any of these unhaul.
Wow.
Yeah. I keep taking more stuff off my shelves.
Oh, that's good though. That's good.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if you can see the comments or not.
Yeah, I restarted my my phone, which is like providing the hotspot, and that might have fixed it. Didn't do much
before that from Julia.
Oh, yeah. Read about 30 pages and have a little less than 150 pages. Tomorrow I will finish it. Nice. Yay. That makes me so happy. And I think Jen just came in. No. These are the ones that you read.
In the last sprint, but you were having issues, and so I read those comments.
Yeah. Didn't do much reading. My device died. Oh no. Plus gathering stuff for beginning of the month and getting a homeschooling. Oh, yeah.
Homeschooling's fun.
Yeah. I'm so glad that I never had an issue with like homeschooling. I mean, during the past 2 years when my son actually was at home, he was old enough to be in charge like of everything on his own. He was already like in the last 2 years of school where it's literally on them. So he did so well with that, and I did not have any like issues with him being at home, but I couldn't have done homeschooling.
Yeah, Xander, he's at that point where he should be able to, but no. He's an overgrown toddler.
Well, I mean, that comes with some perks as well. He seems to be very like, he seeks attention from time to time that we see, and I just am so envious of that. Like, my son is just like, no, go away, I don't need you in my life. I mean, that's not true. He talks to me via like WhatsApp.
Xander's like, come cuddle with me, pay attention to me, I love you.
Oh, I wish. I think my son agreed for me to touch him the last time when he was like 5 or 6, and after that he was like, Mom, please don't touch me.
Oh no, Xander, he's significantly taller than me, but he still thinks he's big, like small enough to sit in my lap and stuff.
Sounds like your dog.
You know, Xander and Einstein.
I read 36 pages of Ladies' Night by Mary Kay Andrews and have 72 pages left. That is so good. Yay, you're going to finish soon. Going to sleep. Have plenty to do tomorrow. I can relate to that. See you all next week, guys. Good night. Good night, Julia. Ellie is starting preschool. Oh my god, that's so precious. Preschool.
I'm just trying to get Xander finished with school. Just trying to get to that finish line.
Yeah. My son is starting his social year tomorrow. So he decided after school to do 1 year in a social institution kind of deal for just 1 year of experience.
Mm-hmm.
And it's starting tomorrow, and I'm so nervous for him. I think he isn't half as nervous as I am for him. I just hope everything goes well and he thought of everything, and I hope it's going to be amazing and he's going to love it and it's going to change him for the better, because these things make an impact on you,
Well, that's really cool. What is it that what is he doing there?
So it's like a workshop for people with mental and physical disabilities. So pretty much imagine people who need a little bit more help and cannot work in a traditional factory because they need a little bit more attention or some guidance or a little bit more help. And this factory is built just for them. So the environment is exactly as they need it, and they can get certificates. They can get just pretty normal work experience and just be a part of functioning society. And his job is going to be to support the people depending on whatever they need. There's a few that need somebody with them at all times. And then there's a few that just need a little help here and there. It really depends on whatever the people that are there need at that time. So
yeah, that sounds like a place where Xander could get a job, maybe.
Well, I mean, it is a job that's pretty much just about experience, and it's kind of like you give your time for a year. It's called a voluntary social year. So you pretty much work for just the experience for a year and some pocket money, but you don't really get a salary. But the experience is pretty life changing.
No, I'm talking about the for the special needs and all. Xander is he's special.
No, not like that. He might be special, but he's not like that special. No. It's literally for people who do need help with everyday things in how our society works.
Mm-hmm. Like disabled or
Yeah, quite a few of them just have sensory issues as well. So sometimes when everything gets too much, they need somebody to calm them down and talk them back down, or to help them get them into an area where the sensory overload can stop and they can just relax and concentrate on, I don't know, calming themselves or something. I don't know. I haven't been in that. I haven't worked in that space, but I've seen some of how it's set up, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Xander's thing is more not panic kind of picking, freaking out. It's more of a needing calming down with as far as like the energy level, I guess, and trying to get him to actually be able to focus. Focus is a big struggle.
Mhm.
Big struggle.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally you would see people in that place where my son is doing his voluntary work. You would see people who weren't able to go to school without help. So I don't know if you have this system in the US, but depending on the disability, we have integrative schools where somebody with a disability would be in a normal class, but they would have a person who is volunteering who just is in that class with them all day to help them whenever there's an issue coming up that they cannot handle themselves. So basically, people who are almost at a point where they can function in our society, because let's face it, our society is only built for this one neurotypical type of person, and as soon as you don't fit into that mold, it can be really hard to function in that society.
Yeah.
And for like, if you're almost able to function in this society, but then you need help with some things from time to time, to a degree that the government pays for somebody to be sitting next to you all day, that's kind of when you will not get a job in a traditional factory either, but you will get a job in this type of facility.
Yeah. They do have that here. There were people like at the school Xander went to before. They had that. He he was on the verge of getting that himself, but we ended up pulling him out, and he gets that with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a struggle. Bethany says the hardest part of homeschooling is making it accessible for me. I am blind and she is not. That's incredible. Like that's definitely, I could see how hard that would be. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I can't even imagine how that must be, because it's hard enough for the environment to make sure things are accessible for when the person the material is meant for needs like different things. So for example, in your case, if your daughter was blind and she would need different things to be accessible for her, I think that's already hard enough. But I don't think anybody ever considers that potentially the guardian or the person caring for somebody is the person who needs things to be made accessible. That's intense.
So I don't know if you're in the US, Bethany, or somewhere else. If you are in the US, something that I use for Xander with homeschooling is a site called Time for Learning, and it's like the number 4. So yeah, timeforlearning.com, and they have curriculum from like I believe pre-K all the way through high school. They didn't used to have the high school curriculum, but a few years ago they got it. So that's great now because I'm back to using Time for Learning. But yeah, I think it's great. So that might be something that could be beneficial to you. Oh, I'm going to need to get to my filming before I have to have dinner and all that jazz.
Yeah, and I need to go to bed. I'm getting really tired. It's like 2 minutes before midnight, and I'm getting really tired. Also, I'm parked in a spot that's dedicated for like camper vans, but it's close to a street, and I think I'm not going to be able to sleep in tomorrow, because I think it's going to get quite loud around here. I think, like, I don't know if you can see the lights behind me. That's like a street.
And I do think that street is going to be busy in the morning.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with sleeping. I hope you get a good night's rest. Thank you for having me once again. And
Thank you for being here.
I think, let's see, for our next, like the mid-month reading sprints on my channel, will I be doing August? Yes.
Awesome. So Monday the 15th, we're going to meet again on your channel to do some sprints. So if you haven't subscribed to Melanie yet, her information is down in the description box. So make sure to check out our channel and meet us there on the 15th.
For some more reading sprints. And then we'll be back here on CC's on the 31st. There's
31st? Yep.
I had to look on the 31st.
Bethany will check the link out that you mentioned. And thank you. Have a good night. And that resonates. And I'll just send that back to everyone. Thank you. Have a good night. And see you on the 15th. Bye.
Bye-bye.